Hello, great Biafrans, you are welcome back. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, fights back, refused to give up. As he files a first motion, to stop the judgment on his case or sentencing on the 20th of this month. So we all know that this coming days, which is on the 20th of this month, November, there will be final judgment whether to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or to release him. But we don't know what's going to happen. But they have made up their mind that day to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has rejected and continue maintaining that he has no case to answer. Also, his defense team wants Justice James Omotosho against delivering ruling before hearing motion to arrest judgment. So the legal team representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of IPOP, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has cautioned Justice James Omotosho of Federal High Court, Abuja, against proceeding with judgment in the ongoing trial without first hearing a motion to arrest judgment filed by the defense. In a public briefing note issued on Tuesday by Onyedikachi Ifed for the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Global Defense Consortium, the team argued that the motion filed on November 10, 2025 is a lawful and binding judicial process granted in Nigeria Constitution and criminal procedures. According to the defense, the motion to arrest judgment is not political theater, but a legitimate procedure in Nigeria criminal jurisdiction. The team explained that it exists to prevent a court from delivering judgment where judiciary or foundational defeats remain unresolved. Quoting Section 36, Paragraph 1 of the 1999 Constitution, the statement stressed that the right to fair hearing is universally bounding and that delivering judgment while such a motion is pending would amount to a verdict without legal life. To arrest judgment is to compel obedience to the Constitution to ensure that no judgment is delivered in breach of the right to fair hearing, the statement read. It is lawful, binding, and time-honored judicial safeguard against miscarriage of justice. The consortium disclosed that despite the filing of several motions challenging the court jurisdiction and the validity of the charges, Justice Omotosho has indicated his intention to deliver final judgment on November 20, 2025. This motion directly questions the substance of any valid charge and the validity of the plea entered on March 29, 2025. The statement said, to proceed to judgment without determining them will be a pronounce upon nothingness. The briefing also rejected claims that Kanu refused to enter his defense, describing such as false and misleading. The defense argued that Kanu's cross-examination of prosecution witness constituted a full exercise of his right to defend under Nigeria criminal procedure. Having dismantled the prosecution case under cross-examination, Kanu has no obligation to call witness in defense of a charge that itself is a nullity. The legal team maintained they further contended that the charge against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, him, was based on the repealed Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act 2013, which was supplanted by the Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act 2022. He cannot defend himself against a mirage, the note stated. If the court proceed to judgment without ruling on the pending motion, the defense team warned such a verdict would be void ab in toto under established authority such as Madokolo Nkenduma 1962. 1962, he will have acted without jurisdiction as the competence of the court remains under challenge. They warned, adding that ignoring the motion would amount to judicial self-help. The Global Defense Consortium called on the Federal High Court to hear the motion before proceeding, urging the Nigerian Bar Association, civil society, and the international community to defend the right to fair hearing as guaranteed under Section 36 of the Constitution and the African Charter of Human and People's Rights. Justice Omotosho stand a defining juncture to affirm the supremacy of the Constitution or to risk being recorded in history as a judge who pronounced judgment over silence. The judge team declared. The defense team said that the motion to arrest judgment filed by Nnamdi Kanu's team is a lawful and constitutionally compelled act of self-defense. Until that motion is heard and determined, no valid judgment can issue in FHC/ABJ/CR/383/2015, the legal team said. To proceed otherwise will be a trample under the very foundation of Nigerian Constitution order. So this is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's defense team, making it clear that if Justice Omotosho proceed on that day, which is the 20th of this month, to sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that will be, disobeying the law and the Constitution, which they know of. So with all this, and I think and I hope, if Justice Omotosho want to rule his, his career and his image, let him go on and rule that day or sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You cannot sentence someone that has not been found guilty and someone that refused to enter defense. You cannot come out to play immediately, sentence him because he refused to enter defense. It's not possible. And you recall that the court has already found him not guilty, acquitted him 2023. So we'll see how it goes that day. We'll stop here. God bless you all. Bye.